Okay, guys. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Welcome to the 199 session of Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club. My name is Prince Verma. Being the Sergeant at Arms for this meeting, it is my pleasure to be the first speaker today. Let me reiterate that the mission of a Toastmaster Club is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop their communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Here are some basic rules of Toastmasters. Rule number 1. Before we begin the meeting, please keep yourself on mute and switch off your cell phone or set them on silent mode. So we have 15 seconds. Please make sure your phone is on silent mode. Great, thank you. Please avoid crosstalk during the meeting. Rule number 2. It will be great seeing your smiling faces. So I request everyone, please turn on your camera, turn on while the meeting. In case if you go away from the meeting, you can turn it off. Okay, thank you. Rule number 3. At Toastmasters, we don't talk about sex, politics, or religion. So I request everyone to refrain from discussing these topics. Rule number 4. At Toastmasters, each and every member puts a lot of effort to make a meeting successful. So please don't miss any opportunity to applaud or pass on feedback or offer any recommendations. And the final rule and rule number 5. You can use your chat option if you want to give recommendation to anyone. So before I hand over the meeting to our presiding officer, I'll quickly take 1 minute of yours and I will tell you a story of mine. I was 17 and shattered. I had just failed not once but twice in an entrance exam that everyone around me had passed. Relatives mocked, friends moved on, and I locked myself in a room staring at the ceiling fan, questioning, am I really this useless? Then something happened. I looked around and noticed the light bulb above me. That bulb once failed hundreds of times in Thomas Edison's lab, and yet it now light up the world. He didn't fail 1,000 times. He discovered 1,000 ways not to make a bulb. That's when I decided I will fail better. I stopped fearing failure. I started learning from it. Today, every rejection, every no, every fall, it's stepping stone. Failing is not the end. Failing better is how legends are born. So next time life switch off your light, pause, reflect, then rise and switch it back on. Because you, my friend, are just one better failure away from success. With this, I would like to hand over the stage to our presiding officer, DTM Sreejith Raja. So big round of applause for DTM Sreejith Raja.
Thank you so much, Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Prince Verma. This one moment. Okay, fine. So first at the outset, I call the meeting number 199 of Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Club to order. And let me proceed today. And probably this the first instance as my presiding officer of Chalk and Duster. I would love to start with a little bit of a kind of story. All of you are interested in stories, right? Raise your hands if you're interested in stories. Great. Super. So there was a story of this young man probably in the early 1900s. Okay, he was working with the YMCA in the US, and he was trying to get people communicate. And what happened was he found that people were not good at their communication skills, and because of that, they were failing in their leadership roles as well. So somewhere during 1905, we started a small meeting of a gathering of people and tried to, build it up. He failed miserably there. He kept on trying and he got transferred to different parts of YMCA across the United States. And later, and all this time, he was actually failing. Then came the year 1924 when he started the first club called Toastmasters International, Toastmasters rather. And that became a huge hit. Do you know who this person was? Can anyone type in the chat window? Or you can unmute and say. Great. I don't want to waste time because none of you are responding. So what I'll do is I'll give out the name. He was none other than the founder of Toastmasters International Movement, Dr. Ralph Smedley. Today we are celebrating the 101st year of the incorporation of Toastmasters. We should be lucky enough that we had a person like Dr. Ralph Smedley to teach us how to speak better, how to be a better leader. Because US itself had a huge population of 100% English speaking community, and they were still not very good at public speaking. Think about you and me who do not have English as a native language. How much effort we should put in. And the way you put that effort is by attending meetings regularly, taking up roles regularly, speaking and presenting your speeches regularly. And that's how we practice to develop ourselves. So it doesn't matter whether you fail many times, but what matters is your ability to get up from that failure and move towards success. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the most important feature. And today's theme is also will be introduced by our Toastmaster of the day. So, fellow Toastmasters.
Sir, we are not able to hear you. You are not audible.
Am I audible now?
Yes.
Great. Thank you so much. So without much ado, let me just proceed further with our next item on the agenda. And okay. Now I want to introduce a particular person whom I've not had a personal interaction chance to talk much about. But as far as I know, he's a very passionate Toastmaster. Okay. And he's going to take this chariot of the 199th meeting forward. Okay. A Toastmaster by passion and a very good friend of many of us here. Let me welcome our one and only Toastmaster, Pravat Ranjan. Toastmaster Pravat, this stage is yours. And please take over from here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, DTM Sreejith. It's so nice of you having offered such a good introduction of mine. Fail. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have wished you a lot of success, but I'm wishing a lot of failure. Please don't take it otherwise, because I'm here to see you fail better. That is, each and every one of you or other us that has set a goal for respective persons, I wish all of us together be in the journey and march towards the respective destination or success by progressive failures and failing better each time. Oh, now Lina asks in mind, what if I don't fail at all? If I make one attempt and be there? Hmm, yeah, makes sense. Best wishes and congratulations in advance. But having said that, let me make it clear. Those persons have been through failure are more stronger, are normally considered to be much stronger than the persons without any resistance, without any obstacles and failures all in their lives. Having said that, let me march on and give you one example from the history, not too old, but a glimpse and having a comparison to one of our fellow Toastmasters here. Our ex-president, Ravinder Kaur, is an ace writer. He has written more than 15 books or close to 16 books. So I found an author in America, United States of America. She has been a prolific writer and is an avid enthusiast of writing and produces such great books that from children to grown-ups, most of them are fan of that writer. But hardly any one of us bothered to inquire how she reached at that stage. I would name her later on. She have she has been because the lady she has been rejected to publish her book 12 times before her first book was published. If one can handle 12 rejection continuously and still doesn't hesitate to move on, what sort of courage and guts she might be having to move ahead in life? She is none other than J.K. Rowling's, with a huge success series of books of Harry Potter. And it is not unknown to most of us that there have been sequels in books and movies based on her book Harry Potter, a different series. And once she sits down, now the publisher gives advances to the author for her next book, which has not yet been written. To go to that extent to command such an authority in a space of publishing and book writing, and coming from notes, feeling rejections after rejections after rejections. This depicts a story of a failure becoming gradually improved and finally becoming successful, ultra successful. And that reminds us why we are sharing this, because it reminds us that fail is first attempt in learning. The famous words by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. With this, let me take this session forward. And the role of the Toastmasters of the day is to introduce a theme for the today's evening for consumption of all and keep all those audience engaged in that theme. And as the meeting moves ahead, the themes gradually gets clarified and each speaker sometimes gets the nuances of that theme and sometimes interacts with the Toastmaster of the day. Now, Toastmasters of the day, as Toastmaster of the day, is my role to call upon all the role players for today's successful completion of this meeting. And the first most important role player is the general evaluator. And today's general evaluator is none other than a distinguished Toastmaster, Sreejith Raja. And I would request Sreejith Raja to introduce the role players, please.
Sure. Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the day. I hope I'm audible on one device and visible on another device. Okay. Thank you so much. So before I proceed further, I would like to just give you a brief introduction about what is my role as a general evaluator. Okay? I would be observing the meeting from beginning to end, and at the same time, I will also make a note of what are the things that we are doing good, what are the things that we can improve, and how we can take our meetings productively more forward in a better way. And this is going to be a first attempt in learning, as our TMOD said. And we will go ahead and make sure that we become better organizers of meetings. To assist me in today's meeting, I have three role players. We call them affectionately as the tag team members. That is a timer, our counter, and grammarian. So let me introduce them one by one and let them give us their roles, their expectation, and how they're going to be taking this forward. So as a timer, we have a relatively new face in our club. She's a student and she's a very passionate learner, is what I could understand. Because the way I have interacted with her and the way she has interacted with me, I find that this Toastmaster has a very positive attitude in learning new skills. Ladies and gentlemen, please, please put your hands together to welcome our one and only timer for today, Toastmaster Lena Kamdi.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, all my fellow Toastmasters and guests. I am Lina Kamdi. Today, I play role as a timer for today's session. One of the skills we learn at Toastmasters is to conduct a program or deliver a speech within strict time limit. As the timer, I am responsible for keeping track of time throughout the session. For prepared speeches, I will show the green card at the minimum specified time, the yellow card at the target time, and the red card at the maximum specified time. There is grace period of 30 seconds on either side of the specified time limit. For table topic speeches are for 1 to 2 minutes. I will show the green card at 1 minute, the yellow card at 1.5 minutes, and the red card at 2 minutes. The speaker will have 30-second grace period after 2 minutes to wrap up his speech. Speech evaluation are for 2 to 3 minutes. I will show the green card at 2 minutes, the yellow card at 2.5 minutes, and the red card at 3 minutes. The speaker has grace period of 30 seconds on either side of the specified time limit. I shall present my report when called upon during the meeting. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Lena, for wonderfully explaining the role of a timer. And just to add to what Toastmaster Lena said, the prepared speech, we have it for 5 to 7 minutes. So she will be showing the green card at 5 minutes, amber card at 6 minutes, and the red card at 7 minutes. And also the grace period of 30 seconds is applicable for this speech as well. So that is the part of the timer's role. Now, to ensure that we don't use fillers and unnecessary pauses in our speeches today, we have a newer Toastmaster who's also doing a debut role. She's also a student, and I have not had much chance to interact with her. But at the same time, I do have a feeling that, yes, she's going to be a very good learner as well. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together to welcome the R counter for the day, Toastmaster Akriti. Toastmaster Akriti, the screen is yours.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So thank you to all Toastmaster and guests. The purpose of a counter is to note words and sound that are used as a crutch or pause filler by anyone who speak. During the meeting, I will listen for words and keep a count of inappropriate expressions such as well, so you know, and sound like I will also note when a speaker repeats a word fast, such as I, are. This means it is known as a double crutch. I will present my report when called upon during the meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day. Over to you, Seiji sir.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Akriti, for wonderfully explaining. I understand this is a debut role, so we look forward to an exciting session from your side. Now comes to the best part of any meeting. Okay, it's not the table topics, it's not the prepared speech, but there is always one person who silently watches all of us by the way we speak English, by the way we use the good language of English. Okay, to explain the objectives of the grammarian today, there is one very positive and optimistic person who's a member here, who's a valuable member for our club. I don't have words to, introduce this person because I don't know where to begin and where to end. Okay, because she's been one of the most interactive members in our family ever since I came in as a Toastmaster to Chalk and Duster. Okay, so she's an aspiring IAS officer, completed a management degree, and a very good person who's always liking to ask questions and questions and questions. Okay, so let us put our hands together to welcome the grammarian for the day, Toastmaster Samriddhi. Toastmaster Samriddhi, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Generally Evaluated DTM Sreejith sir, for reinvigorating introduction of mine. So, hello, fellow Toastmasters and guests. My name is Samriddhi, and I welcome to this session. As a grammarian, it's my responsibility to actually I have three sub roles. First role is to check the good usage of grammars. And second one will be to check the not so good usage. Though I am still learning, but yes, it's my role. So I will be trying my best to check the usage. And third one, and the most important thing, is to add a word of the day. So as you may be aware, today's word of the day is reinvigoration, which means the act of giving new energy. And we often use a word like revital, renewal of energy, or rejuvenation. So we can add one word also, reinvigoration. So kindly note, we have to use this word throughout our session so that we can enrich our vocabulary. And I can tell one usage that I am reinvigorated by the spirit of Toastmasters. I would encourage all the speakers and table topic masters and everyone kindly use this word. I will present my report when called upon by the general evaluator. Thank you, and over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Grammarian Toastmaster Samriddhi, for beautifully explaining your role and also introducing a word called reinvigoration. Okay, I'm sure this meeting is going to be very reinvigorating for all of us because we know that we're going to be using this word as frequently as possible. Great. And with this, I would like to hand over the control back to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Pravat. The screen is all yours.
Thank you very much, DTM Sreejith, for clearly explaining yours as well as the tag team's role for today's meeting. When each and every one of us seeks success, so why are we talking about failure? Does it make sense to discuss failure rather than success? Can I expect any response from my fellow Toastmasters or even guests?
Your question, can you
Toastmaster
please?
Pravat, yeah, great. We would like the opportunity to be given to the Toastmaster, to the guests also. And I'm sorry, I forgot to introduce the guests here. So probably you can just take over from here, briefly introduce them, and then ask one of them.
Yes, yes, yes. Prince, I will come to you later. Can I request Kashish and Shivani to please unmute your mic and respond if introduce yourself, and then I can interact with you for a few minutes.
Discussion and
Yeah.
Have a like this conversation much. I am traveling actually.
That's great. Even if you are traveling. Yes, thanks.
Yes. So basically, okay, let me give my small introduction. My name is Kashish, and I belong to Mohali, but I'm working in Panipat, and I'm working as a soft skill trainer. So the motive behind joining this Toastmaster Club is to, improve my public speaking skills so that I can inculcate it further to the students and help them to improve themselves. Because eventually my job is to improve them for better communication and for better interview preparation skills, right? So this was the like one of the motive for me to join this. Another one is I myself want to improve in public speaking and idea generation and vocabulary as well. So this was another motive for me to join. You know what, like being in this job, we get rarely any opportunity to interact with people and share our opinions much, because the job revolves around the students and the stuff which we need to do in the office and all. So yeah, that's it.
Thank you very much, Kashish, because I really liked the way you opened up even while traveling. And the second thing, that even if being a soft skill trainer, you still have that hunger for learning first before delivering and teaching others.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
really,
sir.
really kudos to you, Ray, for that attitude. Thank you very much. And Sivani, can I request to introduce yourself, please?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Are you guys able to hear me?
Hi. Hi. Please come up. Your voice is somewhat so finding some
Am I
difficulty.
audible?
Yes, now. Yeah.
Yes. Perfect. I guess so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Could you please
So,
introduce yourself, please?
hi, everyone. This is Shivani, and I think my voice is cracking, so I'm trying to say something, but okay. So, this is Shivani. I'm basically living in Chandigarh itself. I'm residing in Canada, but over here for a few months. I just want to improve my skills because I love to be on stage. I like to see new people. And there are certain things which I want to improve. I have heard from one of my friends about the Toastmasters, and I just found online something. So was looking for such kind of platform on which I can polish my skills. So far, and along with that, I like to be one of the stage speakers like TEDx or something like that. So probably I would be able to do that. Just need to, I think I need some improvement in certain areas. And that's why I'm here, I guess.
Thank you very much, Sivani, for
I think I'm not able to hear anybody. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much for sharing your introduction, and also and we wish all the best on your upcoming speeches and participation in different contests. See you with the great flying colors. Please stay tuned, and thank you for joining our club as a guest panelist. And we look forward to your more participation in future as well.
Certainly. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Uh, can I request VS? The name is clearly not mentioned. Can I request VS? Could you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, hello, good evening, everyone. This is
Good evening.
Vaishnavi Sharma. Actually, today I've joined because I had a discussion with Samruddhi, who's always also there in this meeting. So she actually suggested me, please to come. You'll enjoy this because I love public speaking. Telling about me. I'm a civil engineer residing in Pune, and I'm working as a project coordinator and planning engineer. in a real estate firm. So this is a platform which will not only give me a place to interact with different people, but to share ideas and learn from them also, which is a thing that I really, I do like it. And learning is something that I look up to because I think it's you should always you should always keep learning and growing throughout your life, and evolving is also a process of life. So uh, there are plenty of opportunities which you can get when you interact with people. You learn certain things. So I do believe that this would be one such platform where you can grow together and learn together, is what I had a discussion with somebody. So today I'm here to listen to her and also join and experience the uh, team of Toastmasters. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Vaishnavi, for being
Yeah.
with us and finding time to join this community for learning, growth, and also improving your networking skills, ability
Yes.
leadership skills.
Thank you so
You have
much.
already taken the steps, so I would request to stay connected with this platform for more, to bring out the
Yes,
best
sure.
in yourself. Thank you. Best
Thank you.
wishes.
Thank you, sir, and to you too.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So, Satya, are you there available? Can I request?
It was Pastor Pravat. How are you? Am
Yes,
I
doing
audible?
great. Yes, perfect.
Yeah, so am I expected to give my introduction?
Yes, of course. Thank you. Please.
Okay, so this is Satya, and I have been a Toastmaster of this club for some time, and I am joining this meeting maybe after a year. About me, um, I'm a I'm a father. I am a friend of Pravat. I'm a friend of Gaurav. I am a ex-Toastmaster. I have failed many times, but still in the process and rejuvenating or reinvigorating. So hopefully, I'll suck some energy out of this meeting and be more powerful. I'm all here to listen. Enjoy. Thank you.
Thank, thank you very much, Satya. And many of many members of this club may not be aware that Satya's presence has invigorated many. The intensity of this club on many occasions. For some reasons, he has not been there for quite some time, and he is a fabulous observer, a great speaker, and shares great insights during his feedback and observations. We would like to have some feedback of him during the course of the meeting. And coming back to my question, and to share it precisely, why were we discussing success? Sorry, why were we discussing failure when we desire success in our life?
Because failure is a part of success. No one can only success and success. You have to cross through this path. That's why we are discussing. I think it is very important.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your response. Because I also got a similar response from the Einstein's recording somewhere. He said, failure is success in progress. I also observed that Thomas Edison, after 10 thousands of mistakes, could finally invent a successful incandescent lamp. We will keep on moving through this concept of failure during the remaining part of this meeting. But as of now, let's start the first session, that is the prepared speeches. Today, only one prepared speaker is there. She would be Samriddhi. She would be delivering her speech in level 2, project 2. In project 1, the speech she had delivered, she will be delivering it again with implementing the feedback given by the erstwhile evaluator. This time, her evaluator would be GTM Sreejith Raja. DTM Sreejith Raja has been a distinguished Toastmaster, not to describe it in any other way. It speaks volumes, being a distinguished Toastmasters. And he has been associated with our club and now the present president of this club. And also he has set up a consultancy called, so I forgot the name of the consultancy.
Steps Training and Consultancy. Steps Consultancy and Training.
Steps Consulting and Training. And many people, I'm sure many people would be benefiting from that consultancy. And now over to you, Sreejith Raja, the evaluator of the prepared speaker, Samriddhi, to introduce her project titles and all remaining things. Over to you, Sreejith.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day. And for the benefit of the rest of the team, Toastmaster team, and the guests, our speaker, Toastmaster Samriddhi, is going to be attempting this particular speech with the feedback that she has received from the previous previous evaluation. And the purpose of this project is for the member to identify the primary leadership style. And the purpose of this particular speech is for the member to share some aspect of their leadership skills and experience in the past. And she will also be incorporating the feedback that she has received from our previous speech as well. The title of the speech is Shape Shifter, My Style of Leadership. So it's Shape Shifter, My Style of Leadership. So that's the purpose and objective. Back to you, Toastmaster of the Day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, DTM Sreejith, for introducing your speaker. Now, 5 to 7 minute speech. Speaker Samriddhi. Shape Shifter, My Style of Leadership. My Style of Leadership, TM Samriddhi. Over to you.
When I started thinking, what is my leadership style? One girl in me popped up and started asking me, hey, hold on. Before answering this question, answer me, are you even a leader? You have not been part of any organization, nor you are leading any company, nor any political party. Then how do you classify yourself as a leader? Well, the question was genuine, isn't it? I started thinking. I sat down and started brainstorming. How can I prove this girl? Am I even a leader or not? While I was rewinding my memories, one memory just stood up, thinking, hey, I am from 2016, when I was a student in a college. And the most important place in any college is a girls' common room. Obviously, for boys' common room. So the thing was, the place which is supposed to be safe, secure, hygiene, the reality was completely different. To sum up, it was a wedding destination for a pathogen. I had an option that yes, look at whatever is going on. But with cumulative efforts of our friends, we hit the authorities, we went to them, and we just questioned. We want the change. With the help of authorities, we were able to clean the common room. So the question lies, am I a leader? Well, the answer might be yes. And what about the leadership style? It can be democratic. Subsequently, the other memory popped up. And it was of recent, 21st of June, 2025, International Yoga Day. Whole world was celebrating the peaceful yoga practices. Even I was happy. After successful completion of the event, we started cheering our mother India. Bharat Mata ki Jai, Vande Mataram. I was so happy to hear this. But I got sad. In a meanwhile, you know why? Because the same hands which were raising to cheer our Mother Earth, they were contributing for litter. What kind of patriotism is this? I was standing in corner, just observing. I didn't shout at anyone, neither I complained. I just went and picked one cup. One after the other, I started picking. Do you know what happened? Group of 5 people joined me. And within few minutes, the ground was clear. So again, the question persists. Am I a leader? Well, the answer again can be yes. And what is the leadership style? It can be transformational. But hold on. I am not here to tell you what kind of leadership styles I do have, because I don't believe in labels. Leadership is not about the titles, positions, or having authority. What I believe is leadership is a tendency. When it matters the most, you need to act that moment. And if you do, then yes, you are a leader. So whenever anyone asks me, what leadership style do you have? I will answer that yes, I am a shape shifter, the one who acts according to the needs. Let me ask you one question. Have you ever acted silently when no one asked you? Kindly raise your hand. And if your answer is yes, I can see the hands. So if your answer is yes, then congratulations, you are a leader. Raise your hand if you have silently listened to those without judging, but just patiently listening. And again, I can see those hands. Then yes, congratulations, you are a leader. Leadership is not about being the best in the room, but leadership is about bringing the best in the room. So the thing is, we have to notice the leader within us. And last but not the least, if you have noticed the leadership within you, then you don't need any validation. Neither you have to ask whether you have a leadership qualities or not. Next time, anyone throws a cup of tea on the ground, will you be the first one to pick it up? If your answer is yes, then congratulations. You are a leader. Thank you and Janet, over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Very well delivered, Samriddhi. We'll wait for the evaluator to give a detailed feedback on that. But really, your present speech sounds much better, much improved than your previous speech, for sure. Because in your earlier speech, I was the evaluator. Thank you. Now, attachee phobia is the fear of failure. But why do we fear failure? If we are aware that after fear, after failure comes success, or even most of the time, to reach success, we have to move through multiple stages of failure. Then why do we fear failure? Why do we have attachee phobia? Through my observations, there are a couple of reasons. The first one may sound familiar with most of us, a fear of rejection or fear of embarrassment. Because we are not accustomed to that, and we are not accustomed to, we are not conditioned in that way, that whenever we are interacted with in a situation, we have been groomed and we have been conditioned to behave in a way that we should always be successful. If you are not successful, then you have rejected, you should feel dejected, you should feel low, your voice would be low, because we are conditioned like that. It is ingrained in your subconscious mind. Until and unless this is invigorated in our minds, that failure is something to embrace gracefully, then success will still elude us. It will still be an illusion, because merely desiring success without facing the failure with bold face, it will not work. And just give you one example before going to the next session, that I said to my mentor that I failed. My mentor said, no, no, failure is first attempt in learning. I said, no, that is an end to this. No, no, no. End means effort never dies. I said, no way. He said, no means next opportunity. I said, oh my God, it's horrible. It is impossible to do. No, 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 no. Then impossible. It is I am possible. So how many times I will try to fail myself? And if I don't come to understand, the real reason of failure is most of the time it is me. It's not the circumstances. It is my response to the incidents. It's my response, the way I handle myself in failure, that decides whether I will be marching towards success or I will be making it a dead end. With this, I would like to and invite today's table topic master in quite an interesting session. I really love it. And what a great person to deal with this. He has been a very well executor of the table topics, and he chooses topics so well, and he throws bouncers at times, making you really trying to gasp for answers. And it is none other than our Toastmaster Gaurav. He is a chartered accountant by profession, but still has a passionate Toastmaster, and he has been associated with the Toastmaster for the last 3 to 4 years. And he has been an inspiration to this group by his consistent attendance and motivating and encouraging other Toastmasters as well. Over to you, table topic master, Toastmaster Gaurav.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pravat, for this lovely introduction. And yeah, I think it has been 1 year for me in the Toastmaster, so it has been a great learning experience. And today, today is the day to have the table topic. So before I start this section, I would like to ask, why do we conduct table topics? What is the objective? What are the skills that table topics improve? The question is to all, what are the skills does the table topics improve? Yes, Samriddhi?
So basically,
So
we learn to.
those who are not going to answer this question will get the first table topic question from my side. Yes,
So basically, we are learning to first listen the question, then think about that question, what is demand, and then organize and then deliver.
good.
So these are the
So
basic skills we learn. Yes, over to you, sir.
thank you, Samriddhi. So table topic helps us with the four skill. First is the listening skill. Right. Second is the organizing skill. Third is the articulation. And fourth is the time management. So these are the four skills which table topics help us to improve. And without making further delay, I would like to start the session. The way I have thought is I will throw the question and then I will select the speaker, or maybe I can do anything what I want. So the first topic for today, a full toss from my side. So the topic is failure versus fear of failure. The topic is failure versus fear of failure. And I would like to choose, yes, Toastmaster Prince. Are you ready to volunteer for this?
Yes, yes, I'm ready. So, please repeat the topic.
So that is why I said that I will throw the question and choose so that everybody is attentive. Right. The topic is uh, failure versus fear of failure.
Okay. Hey, Prince, would you like to join us? We are going on a travel. So where you are going, guys? We are going to Goa. Would you like to join us? No, no, no. I can't go there, bro, because there is so much sea and I'm scared of that sea. This office happens. People offer us to go anywhere, to do anything. And before thinking about the outcomes, before thinking about the result, we often say no. And it does not happen only if you are going on travel. It happens when you start doing something new. It happens when you start thinking about that career, that goal you always did not like, you always scared to start. But let me tell you, my friends, if you're just scared starting something new, or if you will be fearful thinking about the failure, the chances of being success will be 0%. And guess what? If you just start, whether you will fail or pass, you will success or you will be failure, the chances will be 50%. So don't say no on the first place. First of all, think about that. Whether if you like that, do it. Don't think whether you'll be fail or pass. Because by saying no, you are just failing. Because if you say no, you are not gonna do it, so you are already failed. Don't do that, ladies and gentlemen. In my life, I have told so many times no. But now I have realized saying no is not an option. Failure is not an option. So stand up and face the failure and beat them and be successful. Thank you so much. Over to you, Toastmaster Gaurav.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prince, for your thought. People, most of the people die because of fear of failure, but nobody has died because of failure. They have learned. So
Thank you.
that was the thought. The next topic is which of your body parts do you wish to change? Which of your body part do you wish to change? Toastmaster Lina, would you attempt?
Actually, I am timer for today. Yes,
No worries,
please
I like time
repeat
too.
question, sir.
Which of your body part do you wish to change?
Um, I wish to change my body part is actually I think God gives me all the parts are very good. So I don't think to change any part. But if there is compulsion to change. So when there is compulsion to add on, then I ask God to give me more brain, which is useful. So give me that memories, focus, concentration, and extra space for um, to store knowledge, improve skills, improve knowledge. Uh, but overall, my all the body parts are good in condition, and I'm very healthy. I thanks God to He gives me healthy body. All my parts, my all senses are working very great. So if there will be a chance to uh, ask for something, so I ask God to give me extra brain, which useful for my success, to improve myself and become a best version of myself. And yes, this is my thinking about this. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Lina. You took 1 minute 40 seconds. You can note down your time, but I think God has made us all perfect, so no need to change anything. The only thing what we need to change is our attitude to learn, attitude to progress. So, okay, the next topic. What would you name a movie on your life? What would you name a movie on your life? And I would like to choose Shivani. Guess Shivani, would you like to attempt this question? Hello.
Hello. Hi, sir.
Yep. Yes, Shivani, would you like to
Um,
attempt this question? What would you
yes,
name
I'll
a
try.
movie on your life?
Well, that's a tricky question. A movie on my life. Yes, there are a lot of movies, but the one which I love, that's Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara. I think I can relate that movie to my life because that movie depicts the journey, the life traveling. That's the wonderful moments with your family, with your friends, the enjoyable memories you can unless means you haven't explored the world. If you have been sitting in just space in one movie, it means you have just read the one chapter of the whole book. So that movie I can relate entirely with my life because I'm a kind of travel buddy. I love to travel. My last trip was to Greece and Italy. I'm planning to go to Indonesia and Bali. So in my life, I just want to keep traveling at least one trip in a year, whether it would be national or international, because the whole world I felt is like a book. One country means one chapter. It taught me a lot of things, different people, different culture. Although from last many years, like when you are moving to different country, I was living in 5 years, even though. So diversified people is gonna be like they are teaching me a lot of things. Same as in that movie. In that movie, they were switching jobs. They were telling about the relationships, different people, different countries, and all those things. So I believe that is the kind of movie which I can relate to my life. And it's telling me different stories. It's telling me different teachings, which I can adapt into my life as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Shivani, for attempting it. I think you made a good attempt. Uh, Everybody has a different story, but
Thank
yeah,
you.
I think that's fine. The next one. Toastmaster Satya, guess Satya would like to attempt.
Yeah, I'd like to attend one. What is the question?
Okay. The question is, do visa should be made necessary? Do visa should be made necessary?
Not anymore. We live in a world of tech, and we live in a world of matrix. It's a virtual thing. So to move anywhere physically, you do need a visa. But to venture everywhere in the world, you don't need a visa. So the main point is that, do we need a visa or not? I don't believe the key point here. Rather, why and where we want to move. That's the question. Because there is a will, then there must be a way. So visa is not necessary. That's my take.
Thank you to Smart Satya. So, visa is all created by humans, and this planet Earth is created by God. So that was the thought that humans we are trying to defy this God rule. So, as to me, we should not have visa across borders. So, nevertheless, coming to the next topic, and Toastmaster Akriti, would you like to attend? Toastmaster Akriti Verma, would you like to attend the next topic?
Sure, I will try.
So the question for you is describe your favorite planet.
Favorite
Planet.
planet?
Describe your favorite planet.
I need to think.
Come on, try it. You can say anything. You live on planet Earth. That can be favorite. So we have Mercury, we have Venus, we have Earth, Jupiter, Saturn. I like Saturn.
Hmm.
Speak anything. Anything.
Come on, try it.
I
You
need to
cannot
think
let this
about the
opportunity
points.
go. You cannot let this opportunity go. We are here.
You can
See,
speak
Toastmaster
about
Akriti, go with the first thought that comes to your mind and then just go with the flow. That's it.
Like my favorite planet is Mars, but yeah, I need to think about the Mars. What I can say.
Because Akriti, the main purpose of this table topic is you only have 2 minutes to talk. So give it a
Hmm.
shot. Just say what you feel. That's it.
yes. It doesn't need necessarily to the topic. Say anything.
Just make an attempt.
Yeah. For Mars, I need to think.
Okay, no worries. Okay. So, VS, would you like to attempt this question? VS, guest VS, would you like to attempt this question?
Hello, actually, I just missed it because I had a poor connection. I just
No
rejoined back.
worries.
Could you
I'll,
please
I'll I'll repeat it for you. Describe your favorite planet. Describe your
describe the
favorite planet.
favorite planet? Uh, okay, I can do that.
Yep. Go ahead.
Yes. So, my favorite planet would be uh, choosing one between the all is would be Earth, definitely, because there are different elements which highlights different planets. They have their own uniqueness. But what I really feel about Earth is it has water in it, it has air, it has uh, different number of there are different kind of nature natural beauties we can see the layering, we can see how stone is formed, we can see the water running through the valleys, we can actually witness a lot of varieties. There are many. Most important thing is there are different kind of living species which are like in billions. So that uh, Earth, I do believe, is gives you life. So that is a very unique thing about the planet, which I really adore and which I'm like very grateful for because we also live on this planet. So I would choose Earth. Thank you.
Great attempt. So I think Earth is favorite to all. So
Yes,
that is for sure
definitely.
because that is the only planet where life is, and life is the
Yes,
most important thing that exists.
yes.
Now, coming to the last question for today. Uh, the last question for today is, can you share an experience where failure led to a positive outcome or a learning opportunity? Can you share an experience where a failure led to a positive outcome or a learning opportunity? Now, I would request DT and Sreejith, would you like to attempt this one?
Yes, of course. Wonderfully. Thank you so much. Uh, Thank you so much for the wonderful topic, Toastmaster Gaurav, for me. I believe I've had a lot of instances where I've failed many times, and they all were a kind of learning for me. However, one particular learning that I had because of my failure was during my college days. I was really busy running late to attend an exam. And normally, what I do is normal ways. I have my bath, go to the temple, have a chandan ki tika on my head, and then sit at the dining table for my breakfast. And one day, as I was hurrying for the exam, I just quickly had my bath, ran to the temple, came back, had a chandan ki tika, and I sat in front of my favorite breakfast menu, served with love by my mom. And suddenly I hear a voice, Sreejith, better get up and get lost. That was my dad. And I was wondering why in the world would he want me to get up and get lost from the breakfast table? Did I do something wrong? And then my sister gently nudged me like this and said, "You've not combed your hair, buddy." And that was a learning for me because my dad always wanted me to comb my hair and have a decent looking personality before I sit on the table for my breakfast. And till date, it's been like more than 30, 35 years that I've had this experience. This failure of forgetting to comb my hair has always reminded me of my dad. And I just comb my hair all the time and then sit on the breakfast table, on the dining table. Thank you. And back to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you, DT and Sreejith, for sharing your personal experience on this topic because that was a great learning that whenever you're sitting on a breakfast table, you should be ready to have the breakfast. But nevertheless, I am really enjoying the topic failure that we are discussing today. And I'll just share one experience. Like one of my managers, we were discussing on some of the project, and then he commented, "Brother, I don't have the word failure in my dictionary. Either you succeed or you learn. That's it." With this, I'd like to hand it back to the TMOD to taking this session forward. TMOD, Pravat, over to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Table Topic Master Gaurav, for throwing out many thought-provoking topics and making a dent in the process, uh, for which many of the speakers took a lot of courage to speak effectively. And yet, kudos to all the speakers who came up with so many ideas and trying to their best while dealing with such impromptu speeches. Thank you for all the speakers as well as the table topic master Gaurav. Uh, last, one thing about handling failure, I would like to bring in that what is required to overcome such failure, such thoughts of fearing the failure. Because failure is something we cannot avoid because we have to go through that process. And two to three simple things that are inevitable to be through the process of failure and not to fear the failure is to have a compelling goal or a compelling purpose in life. If such a compelling goal or purpose is there before our sight, it is more likely that we will stick to our daily actions and schedules. And instead of normally hard work, let's bring into that smart work by effectively managing our time, prioritizing work, and bringing more productivity into our life. And the one thing that everyone looks for in his or her journey is persistence, or some call it consistency. This aspect alone can cure the fear of failure in a longer term. If worked upon periodically with persistence, everything can be achievable. Every fear or every difficulty or every challenge can be overcome. And last but not the least, is acceptance of failure, to embrace failure. If we are mentally prepared to accept failure, that this may be one of the outcomes beforehand, then while facing failure will not be a challenge. And after completing all this, one thing only remains to feel gratitude for whatever we have so far, whatever we have become so far in the process of our journey towards success. With this, I would like to take the session to a next session, which is the one of the most important aspects of a Toastmasters journey is evaluation. Without evaluation, it is difficult to estimate or guesstimate rather where we are and how did you fare. Until unless we know how do we fare, it's difficult to improve. So the feedback person that comes through the evaluation is one of the most important aspects. And now I would request the only one evaluator, DTM Sreejith Raja, to present his evaluation for the speech of the only speaker, TM Samruti. Over to you, DTM Raja. 3 minutes. Over to you.
Thank you so much. And just to be reiterating, uh, I will not be doing just the speech evaluation. I will also be doing the general evaluation. So we will do the speech evaluation during the course of the general, because I'm the general evaluator myself. So let me start with the general evaluation first. And before we do proceed with that, I would like to get the reports from the timer for the prepared speech and the table topics. So let me invite a timer for the day to give this report. So the screen is all yours, Toastmaster Lena.
Yes, sir. Sir, give me only 2 minutes, only two names I have to add.
So
Please
you
on.
are
Sir, you are
not
not
audible.
audible to me.
Okay. You need 2 more minutes?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. You take 2 minutes. I'll just go ahead with the next step. I'll call for the accountant's report
Thank
in the
you, sir.
meantime. So we will have Toastmaster Akriti, who's going to be giving us a report of the accountant.
Mhm. During discussion time, TM Prince used 1 hour and short pause, and TM Pravat has used 2 times. Rest was time he was flawless, and TM Samruddhi was flawless. And Gaurav was flawless. Yeah, so that's it from my end. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Akriti, for giving us this report. Lena, are you ready, or do you still want more time? Okay. I think I'll just go ahead with my evaluation for Toastmaster Samruddhi's speech. All right. Toastmaster Samruddhi, what a fantastic speech you had today. And as our TMOD said, I was also listening to your previous speech and listening to your current speech today. What I liked best about the speech, your speech today, was you were using the feedback incorporated from the previous speech, talking about your body language, your free flow of thought. And all this were really very amazing. And you conveyed your message, not only through words, but also through a very good, positive, and professional body language. You use the stage very well. You really gave that expression on your face as and when required, appropriate to what you wanted to say or convey. And every speech needs to be in a, or rather, has a very good scope for improvement. Compared to the current speech today, the areas of improvement I feel was very less. But what you could work on is to improve your vocabulary and your usage of English grammar. That would really help us understand your speech better. Make sure that you speak grammatically correct. At a couple of places, I noticed there was a slip in the grammatical part of it. But otherwise, the complete speech was a feast to the ears, mind, and the soul. I wish you all the best for your future speeches. I'm looking forward to more speeches from your side. Let me just change my hat from the evaluator to the general evaluator. Just
By this
give me
time,
one
Lena
moment.
might have been ready with the timer's report.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's request Lena to provide the report. So Lena, the stage is all yours.
Allow me to share my screen.
Sure.
I'm unable to share. Please.
Toastmaster Prince, can you give the sharing permission for Lena?
I have given. Lena, can you see the
Yes.
option?
Screen is visible. Everyone.
It is opening, I think. Yes, now. Okay, perfect. Move ahead.
So, for prepared speech, Samruddhi takes 7 minutes. Then for table topics, TM Prince take 2 minutes 22 seconds. TM Lina 1 minute 40 seconds. TM Shivani 1 minute 50 seconds. TM VM 1 minute 60 seconds. TM VS 1 minute 57 seconds. And TM Sreejith 2 minutes 6 seconds.
Thank you so much, Professor Lena. And all of them are qualified for voting?
Yes, sir.
I think TM Satya had also spoken, I think.
Sorry, sir. I wrote it VM, but it's Satya.
Okay.
Sorry for
Great.
delay, sir.
No problem. Thank you so much. It was wonderfully recorded and all of us are qualified. And can you also, have you noted the time for the evaluator? That is my evaluation of Toastmaster Samruddhi's speech. Were you able to do it?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sorry.
No worries, no worries. That's okay.
No,
We can
I've
do it
done it.
always. Yeah,
It
somebody
is
else has noted?
less than 3 minutes, I think, because the green screen had not come. So it is less than 3 minutes.
Okay. Fine. So no worries. We will always have a scope for improvement on that. We can work on that. Thank you so much, Lena. And you did a wonderful duty as a timer. Great. Now let's go to our English teacher for the day, the grammarian and the word master. Toastmaster Samriddhi, the screen is all yours.
Good.
Thank you, General Evaluator, DTM Sreejith sir. So, calling me English teacher is something like that. English teacher needs to learn first grammar. So, okay, so here's my report. As I would like to say, indeed, it was a session of reinvigoration. Kudos to you, Toastmaster of the day, because there are so many things I got related to success. First of all, you gave a very important message through the word fail. That is first attempt in learning. We should inculcate in our daily lives actually. Then failure, and then end. The full form of end, effort never dies. Then next word, no, next opportunity. And then impossible. We can derive I am possible. All these keywords were derived from Toastmaster Pravat. Toastmaster Prince has used one sentence which I found very impactful. If you are starting, there are only 50% chances of failing. But if you're not starting, then you have 100% chance of failure. Kudos to you, Toastmaster Prince. Again, one statement, failure is not an option. Indeed, it is not. Toastmaster Satya used the word it was actually a keyword, world of tech and matrix. We can use it. Again, he used one statement, there is a wheel, there is a way. And Toastmaster Gaurav used one statement, either you succeed or you learn. So this was the good usage which I found in today's session. Word of the day, which was reinvigoration. Toastmaster Pravat, Toastmaster Sreejith, Toastmaster Gaurav, Toastmaster Satya have used the word of the day. Rest, I would request them to use word of the day so that we can enrich our vocabulary. So kudos to all the speakers. I also found some scope of improvement. One thing, whenever we are stating the past action, we should use, for example, I thank God for everything. So someone use I thanks God. So we should be careful while using the verbs and all. Second, while reporting time, we should use Toastmaster, for example, Toastmaster Samriddhi took 7 minutes instead of take. Okay, so this was from my side. And definitely, if I have missed something, I will definitely try to improve my art of listening skills. Thank you, and over to you, sir. I think Sarah is disconnected.
Okay. Meanwhile, let me conclude one of the missing pieces, from the last pieces of my theme today. So failing forward. The most essential lesson till now in this evening is, let's not be averse to failure, but to embrace failure, but to fail forward. That means if we fail this time, let's fail next time, not because of these mistakes, some improved mistakes. The quality of mistakes, the gravity of mistakes should be bigger. Until unless the Einstein sentence once he said, doing same thing again and again and expecting different result, it's insanity. It's a fool. So hence next time, if we fail forward, it simply means we commit mistakes of new mistakes of some different nature, some different gravity, not recurring and committing the same mistakes again, so that the path becomes improved. The person gains more strength because he has overcome many difficulties and many failures, and he is progressing towards the goal, towards the success.
Hello, I'm back.
And
I'm really sorry. I had a bad
back to
internet connection.
you, back to Jays.
Yeah, thank you so much. It is raining cats and dogs here, and my internet went for a toss. I'm really sorry for that. So I'm not able to come on video. Uh, so I just had to drop off from the report Samriddhi was giving. And can I continue?
Yes, please continue. Let's complete
Okay,
yours.
sure. So with that, we have the complete reports from for all the role players. Now, let me give my 2 cents of how this meeting went. Of course, the meeting started on time, and the Sergeant at Arms, as usual, was really doing a good job opening the meeting and giving us a motivational story. And then when came on to my presiding officer, I wouldn't like to comment on my own performance here, but yes, looked okay. Others can comment on this. Moving forward, the role players were introduced on time, and they described their roles beautifully well. And the speaker won Samriddhi's evaluation speech. The speech was evaluated. I've already given my feedback on that. Table topics, yes, the table topic master, Toastmaster Gaurav, did a very wonderful job with the topics very apt to all the members. However, I wished the question that was given, like, if you were to name the movie, your life as a movie, what was it? I was expecting to be called for that one, but I was already having an answer ready. But yes, of course, towards the end, you gave me a chance. I spoke on that. And Toastmaster Akriti, you don't have to worry about not being able to present the table topic successfully. Oh, it's okay. It's your first attempt, because no, that's just very, very normal for everybody to get butterflies in your stomach when you're called for a table topic speech. What I would suggest that when you want to start off, when you're asked to give your speech, table topic speech on a next occasion, first understand the question and then start off with the first thought that comes to your mind. You just have to speak at least for 1 minute. That's it. Don't worry. You make mistakes. You may not be able to give the right answer to the topic, but that is fine. You can make mistakes in a Toastmaster Club meeting, and we are all there to support you and give you feedback so that you can incorporate that in your later table topic speech. That's fine. And then again, as a general evaluator, my internet connection got disabled because of the heavy rains here. So I just had to get disconnected. My apologies for that, though I had connected from 2 devices. But overall, the meeting started on time, and we are going to be ending on time in less than a minute's time. So with this, I conclude my general evaluation of today's meeting, and we look forward to more interesting meetings in future. So back to you, Table Topic Master. Now, back to you, Toastmaster of the day. Sorry.
Thank you very much, General Evaluator. So, I'm sorry, the similar power cut is from my side, so I am turning off the video, but I will complete my my theme. And meanwhile, can I request if there are polls to be done? the polls can be prepared and presented, if at all?
The polls are ready for polls are ready. Actually, I wanted to confirm the table topic speakers are Toastmaster Prince, DTM Sreejith Raja sir, Toastmaster Akriti Verma, guest Shivani, guest Satya, guest VS. Is there anyone I'm missing, or is it all right? Can
Mostly.
anyone?
I think it's perfect.
Okay, so I'm gonna launch the poll.
Okay.
Please choose the one option. So we have 1 minute for that. Timer, please watch the time and tell me whenever 1 minute.
Toastmaster Prince, sorry for the interruption. Actually, remove me and Lina as co-host. We are not able to vote. And then launch poll.
Okay, sure.
So meanwhile, can I take a couple of minutes of yours while you are putting your fingers on the voting item? I would like to conclude with one more example. There's one Hollywood actor who was born with physical distortions or disorders. He had his left face paralyzed. He was homeless. He was dropped out of school, stayed in hunger for many days, and slept in the bus stop or the bus station. I mean, they call it bus station or bus stand for weeks together, and and fighting
ready.
hunger. And polls has been launched.
Yeah, can I relaunch?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, launch it again.
So he had a desire to be a Hollywood actor. He faced many rejections in his life, and not a single producer came to his rescue to offer him to take his script. And more to it, what the actor insisted upon that he had written the script continuously in 22 hours without going to sleep, and he wanted to be the lead actor in that script. So most of the producers refused to accept him as a lead actor in the lead role. But he had his own stuff going in the mind that I should be in the lead role, otherwise I'm not going to give this script to anyone. Even he refused to a producer who wanted to produce the film without him taking up at a $3 lakh at that moment in time. He gave up. Later on, the script was taken up by a producer only at 35,000 USD, 35,000 US dollars. And him as a lead actor. And the remaining is history. The movie is Rocky, and the actor is Sylvester Stallone. And you know what happened to the Rocky sequels. So, my dear Toastmaster friends and dear guests, my clear message with this example is fail better, fail forward. Let's keep improving. Let's keep persevering, and let's invigorating the skills of public speaking and bringing out the best in ourselves and to become the best versions of ourselves each day. Thank you, and over to you, presiding officer.
Thank you so much for handing over the control. I hope I am visible clearly now.
Yes,
Perfect.
sir, you are visible.
Great. Thank you. Can we have the results of the polling? Is it ready?
Yes, we have the result.
Okay. Can you send it as a WhatsApp message for me so that I can announce it?
Okay, sure.
Personal message. Okay. In the meantime, let me also invite all of you to be prepared for our next milestone meeting on next Saturday. That is the date of the next Saturday event would be the 19th. It's going to be a milestone 200th meeting. And I want every member to be participating 100% in it. We're going to be coming out with a lot of interesting features and a lot of activities so that we all have a nice, wonderful, reinvigorating meeting, which is a milestone meeting. So we'll come out with a complete program schedule for that. All right. And yeah, I do have the results with me. So for the prepared speech, we know we only have one speaker, and she is the best speaker. Toastmaster Samriddhi, big round of applause for you. And let me also get the, okay, a big round of applause, please. Okay, fantastic. All right, so let's go ahead and announce the winners for the other polls. Can you guess who's the best table topic speaker today? Prince, you're not supposed to tell it.
I know. I'm not
You
gonna
know
guess.
very well, but don't announce it. Okay, it's for the others. Take a guess. Anybody wants to unmute can say, or I'll ask you to do the drum rolls and I'll announce it myself. Okay, I'll take the honors. Nobody's answering. So it's our guest Shivani, who was voted as the best table topic speaker.
Kudos, Shivani, for delivering it so well.
Congratulations. Awesome. Now for the best role player. Now I'm very happy to announce this particular name, not because of anything else. Sorry?
Shivani wants to say something. Yeah.
Yes, Toastmaster Shivani, your voice is breaking.
Despite voices breaking, she broke the record.
Sure.
That should be
Actually,
great.
I'd say thank you so much for this. It was unexpected.
You really did a very good speech on table topics for the speech. We all loved it, and that's why we voted for you. Thank you so much. Now for the best auxiliary player. Okay. Any guesses?
I think Akriti.
Good guess. Closer. Closer.
Prince, you
It's
know the answer.
yeah.
Shut up.
Prince, you're right. It's Toastmaster Samriddhi. She's the best aux player. Big round of applause.
Oh, thank you.
Now for the best role player. Of course, I don't personally feel that this person deserves it, but it happens to be yours truly, DTM Sreejith. Thank you so much. Thank you for voting me for the best role player. And my heart goes out to all of you, yeah? Okay. Now with this, I would like to adjourn the meeting number 199 for day. And our next meeting is going to be a milestone meeting. We're going to be scheduling it for the 19th of July, which is the 200th meeting. And now the floor is open for general discussion. We'll discuss for 5 to 10 minutes and then we'll close the meeting. All right.